Plaintiff Diana Munoz is suing her former friend, Edilberto Mendez, for an unpaid loan. Diana says the two spent so much time together that people thought they were a couple. But Edilberto believes Diana was obsessed with him.
Hey, the plaintiff is suing her former friend for an unpaid loan and court costs. Diana, why don't you tell us what he owes you?
He owes me $17.75.
Okay, and why do you think he owes you money?
Well, I met him maybe 5 years ago in 2003. We became really good friends.
Where'd you meet him?
At a clothing store we were working. I was working part-time and going to school full-time, and he was working there.
Okay.
And we quickly became very good friends. He didn't have a car. I would pick him up from his house, drive him to work, do stuff like that. And we were together so often that people thought that we were actually dating, but we weren't. And then he asked me to co-sign a car for him. With credit, I was a little reluctant to do that, so I didn't. Years later, he asked me again. In September 2000.
Years later, how long is this relationship going on?
Since 2003.
Okay. Were you dating?
No, we were not.
Okay, but you're friends for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, why do people think you were dating?
We would hang out a lot, do the whole friendship thing.
What is hanging out? Is that going to dinner?
Going to the movies, dinner.
Movie, dinner, girl, boy,
hanging out with other friends.
Not dating? Dating?
No, not dating, no.
So everybody thinks you're dating, but you're not dating.
Plaintiff Diana Munoz is suing her former friend, Edilberto Mendez, for an unpaid loan.
So go ahead.
So then in 2007, he asked me again to co-sign a car for him because throughout the years he's had different cars and he's asked many people to co-sign the car for him. They've all fallen through. So he asked me to co-sign a car for him again.
What do you do, Diana?
I'm a teacher.
You're a teacher?
Yes.
Okay.
I wanted to really help him out. So I said, instead of co-signing the car for him, I would help him straighten out his debt. So in one of the car dealerships that he tried to get a car from, they gave him a list of all the debts that he had. And so I made phone calls to find out, to track them.
So you were going to help him clear up his debt?
Yeah, like help him pay for it. And then
you were going to help him pay his creditors so that he could then
get his own car in his own name. And,
boy, you're pretty good to him.
Right. I was, yes.
Bank of America, $1,200. Citibank, $1,700. WAMU, $354. Singular Wireless, $509. Singular La Curacao, what is that?
I don't know. I didn't write that.
$308. What is that?
I think it's a credit card.
It's your debt. You ought to know what it is.
Yeah.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay.
So with the Bank of America one, I set up a payment plan where he would open up the credit again and then he would pay back that credit. And then with the other one, with the Citibank one, I paid it off. I used a check. I have the statement here that says that I paid it off with my check. I have a bank statement that says that.
So what is the agreement that you have with him that you're going to help him clear up his debt?
It was a verbal agreement.
Nothing in writing?
Nothing in writing, no.
You're a teacher. What grade do you teach?
High school.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I have no reason not to believe. Did she loan you money?
Yes, she did.
This letter serves to confirm has purchased your Citibank account. Our office processed the amount of $1,774 via check writer Diana Munoz using her checking account. Okay. So you don't get a promissory note.
But I had lent him money in the past and he had paid me back. But then we've been friends after that. And then all of a sudden, after I pay this debt, we stopped talking.
Before that, she never lent me money.
So you're saying that she's lying, that she's never loaned you money in the past and you've never paid her back?
Only the $1,700.
Only the $1,700. And what is your version?
In the past, I lent him money. He bought a bass guitar from Sam Ash for about $600, $700. I paid it. I should have brought that check. I didn't know.
And you're not boyfriend, girlfriend?
No.
What is this? What is this relationship? I'm not getting this. You know each other for years. You have dinner. You go to the movies. You're giving him money.
No.
You're buying him a guitar.
No, I didn't buy it for him. He paid me for that guitar.
You paid the $600 to buy a guitar, and luckily for you, he paid you back.
Right.
What's going on here?
I bought that bass. It was a bass and amp combo that I bought.
So she's lying.
Yes.
Why would she lie? Because she's not looking for $600 from you. She's saying you paid her back. Why would she make that up? She's only making you look good.
Don't know. I just paid it.
Let me explain something to you. You're being sued. She is alleging that she loaned you money and that it was a loan and not a gift. If you took $1,700, the issue for this court is whether or not it was a gift, which would not require that you repay her, or was it a loan? I have to figure out what the meeting of the minds was. It's very fundamental contract law. Okay, I don't have anything in writing. Shame on you, high school teacher. All right, I don't have that. So I have to try to figure out what went on here. But you keep telling me you don't know, you don't know, you don't know. So you're suing him for the $1,774.
Correct. Well, and court fees.
And court fees. Okay. What do you have? Do you have anything? We've got the bank statement here. We've got the check. And do you have any other evidence?
He did send me a text message.
Where is it?
It's right. It's on my phone. I have it written out also. I don't know if you want.
Oh, that's very important.
Well, this is what the text message says. That when I served him the papers, when he was served the papers, the sheriff was in his house, and it must have been like 2 minutes after she left that he left me that text message.
The following text message was sent on 7/7/08 at 8:57 p.m. Quote, "Didn't I tell you I will pay you the money?" Did you text her that?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Defendant Edilberto Mendez says the plaintiff, Diana Munoz, ruined their friendship because she was obsessed with him.
Why do you think he's not paying you? If he paid you in the past?
Well, a month after that, October, he lost his job. Ever
Why?
since October.
Do you know why he lost his job?
No, and I asked him, and he doesn't want to tell me why.
You've known him for years. Why is he not talking to you anymore?
I don't know. That's exactly what I don't understand. If I've asked him, he's not expressive with his, I don't know. I don't know.
Was he ever expressive?
In the beginning, our friendship was I considered him, like, I moved out here from New York. I didn't know anybody. Well, not here. I moved to California from New York. I didn't know anybody. He befriended me. I was very grateful to that friendship. I was going to school. I didn't really, so I guess, I was grateful to him, and I tried to show that with, being there as a friend if he needed something. And I've done a lot for him in those years. Yeah.
She done a lot for you?
She has.
Like what?
Just like rides and all that.
Like what?
Like giving me rides to places I would want to go, or
rides, car rides.
Like car rides.
And what did you do for her?
Just being a friend. That's it.
So why did you stop communicating with her? Was it because you didn't want to pay her the money?
Well, first of all, she's been obsessed with me since we met at work in 2003. Mm-hmm. She would cancel appointments with her friends just to go pick me up, go somewhere. I think she was just trying to buy my love. So she was supposed to go to this private event with me with the credit card payment. She was supposed to go to this private event with me, and she didn't go. And she found out I went. Mm-hmm. And she got mad, left me a real dirty voicemail that I don't have no more, just cursing, saying I don't care about her, I'm not a good friend to her, and just so I know, she canceled the credit card payment that she was gonna make. So the next day, she calls me, telling me that she's so sorry she was apologizing to me, telling me to forgive her. She doesn't know what was going through her head, and just so I know, she let the credit card payment go through. And I told her repeatedly, don't let it go through. So she let the payment go through, even though she told me she wasn't. She told me she canceled it. She was going to cancel it.
Did you go to this event with another woman?
I went to the event with another friend. It was not a woman.
It's not a woman?
No.
Was it a man?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
not
that's
like
what I was going to
that.
say. He's saying that I'm obsessed with him. I found out a year after we were friends.
You asked me to be your boyfriend. I told you no.
I did ask him that, because like I said before, we were always together. Everybody was asking us, are we together? And I was like, so is there anything that may go on between us to 2004? He said no. So I was like, oh, okay, what? So he was part of a band. And so his lead guitarist, who had been friends with him since high school, had seen me very sad that night because I went to the gig with him. And she asked me what happened. And I told her the whole story that, I had said this to him and, that he had said no. And she's like, of course he's not going to want, he's not going to want to be with you. He's gay. So, yep. And that night he was crying hysterically. No, that's not.
She did that because she know I didn't like you.
You were obsessed with him.
I don't know if obsessed is the word, but yeah, I did value his friendship and I tried to show.
You were obsessed with him. And you were not interested in women?
I was not interested. I just want just friendship.
Just her?
Her.
Okay.
She was not my type. She was a little, bigger.
She was a what?
Little bigger.
She's bigger?
Was.
She looks great to me.
Yeah, now she looks great. But
shame on you. Shame on you. She's beautiful. You're lucky you find someone as good looking as her. And here's the bottom line. Let me tell you something, Diana. You're a teacher.
Yes.
You're a high school teacher. You're beautiful. You're articulate. You were obsessed with him, and you fell into a trap. You do not have to pay men for their love. There are many men out there who would give their right hand to go out with you. You are kind. You are generous. He's not worth it. He's not for you. But it's not about him. It's about you. All right? If you moved from New York to California, you were lonely. I totally get it. But you've got to pick yourself up and find people and friends who are going to reciprocate.
I agree.
He took advantage of you. Bottom line. Here it is. We've got the text message. Didn't I tell you I would pay you the money? The bottom line is, at the end of the day today, you are going to pay her the money. She's got a credit card payment of $1,775. You have admitted that you owe her the money. I believe her. Pay her the money. Verdict for the plaintiff.